Hello and good evening. My name is John, and I'm joined by
MPG.
and we're here playing Land Above, Sea Below Prologue. There's a game that just came out called Land Above, Sea Below, and this is the game that is the prologue to it, i.e. this is a sampler, a free sampler where you can get a...
This is the first hit is free.
Free, yeah, it's free. You can get an amuse-bouche of what this game is.
Yeah.
So what is this game? I've not played it, but I've heard about it. So basically the water is always rising.
All right.
And you want to...
Too real, man.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Wait, is this just free play? Am I doing this wrong? This looks like free play. All right, hold on. Hi, kiddo. Hi. I'm playing a game with MPG. Can you go to the potty, please? You don't want to go to the potty? Well, guess what? You need to go try, because you had an accident this morning, didn't you?
Daddy,
Yes.
another accident.
You had another accident?
Some paint come on my shorts, so we changed.
Oh, it was just paint, though. Well, go use the potty. Okay, this is the actual one. We must have got into like some replay mode here. Yeah, so the water's always rising. So you want to keep your tree above ground, right? Makes sense, right? We put this down there, we get some points. And as the pieces come in, you can see here, and we're gonna get some growth. Because we're getting... I'm gonna do this wrong, aren't I? Okay, so they just grew.
Okay. And yeah, you can see the
yeah,
tiles popped up a little bit.
yeah, and now we have other tiles over there. So
Okay.
I'm gonna play poorly here, but the goal is to take actions that cause your... Yeah.
You want your land to rise above the rising water. Oh.
We have a new one, which is a river. So rivers never flood. So those are your safe spot tiles there.
That's nice to know. I would say differently based on my current experience.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah. And to get growth, you have to at least have 3 touching sides.
Got it.
But they complicate it, but now we have a house tile coming in.
Okay.
And now we have another biome, which is houses.
Okay.
This is an autumn river. I have a river village, river water.
So very dwarf romantic.
Yeah, but a little bit more.
Little more of a like you gotta keep.
A little more aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah. Which honestly, like dwarf romantic was nice. It's very chill, but I don't know how much that game ultimately hooked me. I played it for a little bit. I liked it. There's a board game version of it already.
Yeah.
Which to me, it's like that's just Catan, you know?
Yeah. What are we actually getting here? So this is gonna. I didn't place that right, so that is sunk. So now this is a dead tile. It is completely dead.
Oh.
Oh, I placed that in a bad spot. I was not paying attention. All right, we got another town piece here. So we raised that one up, so we saved that one. We got another city tile, but yeah, so you can see like this is not connect. This is a dead tile now, so we have to deal with that reality of, well, I screwed that up.
Well, now we know where we're gonna put the nuclear waste.
Yeah, and again, I didn't cover this one, so it's
So
sinking.
now
It's impossible to have everything happy at all times. You know that. But whenever possible, you want to do it right.
Right. Yeah, you want that like perfect build.
But yeah, I think you nailed it by saying this is very dwarf romantique in style here. But like, yeah, these rivers have put me in a bad spot.
Yeah, yeah, it's got that. I think that dwarf romantic is going to be that like There's going to be a lot of those.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of those.
There are yeah, and it's like, because yeah, I played one that was sort of a spin-off of it, like a similar style vibe to it, that like it's a hex tile, you know, it's about vibes, it's about, you know, just kind of building out a kind of a biome.
Right.
But not like, there's no like real story or anything like that. It's just, yeah.
Which is fine. Like I don't want to act like it needs to be something that it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. Boom. Can't go there. Oh no. Oh, I can go there. Oh jeez. And then you're gonna sink. So yeah, I would say that, like, you know, I've been looking at a lot of games of this style when it comes to like, oh, Dwarf Romantique hits a specific
it's a thing. Like when you don't want to, I think that there's some, oh gosh. I was watching a thing on this morning while I was waiting for somebody to call me back. And it was the bassist from Duran Duran was giving an interview. He was talking about how it was kind of a kids these days, you know, discussion about like the simplicity of a lot of the music that comes out, like the pop music that comes out. Like he's like, when you look at like, you know, the bass lines and the, you know, the harmonies that were being built in like the 1970s and 1980s, you just don't see that anymore. And he, you know, and he didn't really get into like kids these days, they don't understand what good music is. He actually put it as like, but like when you think about like all of the crap we all have to deal with these days, you know, like you sort of just want your music to just come to the point, right? You don't want to hear like a 2-minute bridge. You know, you just want a good beat, a good hook. Can you dance to it? Doesn't it, you know, can you sing along to it?
Right.
You know, and like that's all you want. And like frankly, he's not wrong. And I think Dwarf Romantic and games like this, it's like you just need a game that doesn't ask too much of you. Like, and I don't mean that in like a this is a dumb game kind of way. I mean like literally you want a game that when
you're done, you're done, and you don't have to think about it.
Yeah, you have 45 minutes to just take a freaking breath. And you want that game to be the breath. And I think that these are the games that are like these sort of vibey, like hex tile laying games. You know, they're gonna really, really take off.
I agree.
I mean, they've already started to take off, but I think that once certain segments of the population find them, like basically once the harried, you know, moms and dads who, you know, have 45 minutes before they got to go pick up the kids.
Well, it's
like,
also, I think a lot of it is the Steam Deck experience where it's like, well, wait a second, like I can have a full experience where I want it, when I want it. Like it's not an unreasonable ask to be like, I just want to make dinner.
Yeah, exactly. And I can't get involved in, you know, a complex city planning game. I can't get involved, like, you know, Peggle was fine, but like this, you know, even then, like Peggle and stuff like that was, I mean, first of all, they're dated now, you know.
Yeah.
People have kind of gotten the match 3s more or less out of their system.
At least until something new comes out,
Yeah, but I think that this is it. I think that this is the new match 3. I think these ideas of like, you know, you could just, hey, why don't you just take 20 minutes
and vibe
and just vibe with some hexagonal tiles, man. You know.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that these games are going to be really big.
Oh no, new biome. Forest. I wasn't expecting forest. All right, I need to add another day. Oh no, I need to add another day. Come on, give me that forest tile. This is not helping me. Specific tree of fall. Hold on, we want to put this river. No, I don't want this anymore. Well, what is this?
Oh, it's your game.
I'm playing this just in the same.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, that doesn't. Well, not happy there.
That's not gonna be happy there. And then here comes Lady Eboshi.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Miyazaki's saying this is his last film, the one that just came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna make the movies no more.
I can respect that.
He's earned it.
Yeah.
He's earned a break, but yeah. I'm sort of surprised that, like, he's the only, for how popular his movies are, he's still one of the only directors out there, especially for, like, children's media, that takes, well, it's not, yeah, whether you want to call it, like, something like Princess Mononoke children's media, but, like, he's the only one who has stories in which there are no villains. There are antagonists, but they're always sympathetic, multifaceted.
Right.
And that's something that people really appreciate about his stuff, and, like, especially kids should get more of, because I think kids, a lot of their media is just, or a lot of the stuff they consume is just very black and white.
Well, I mean, this comes up a lot in games where it's like kids deserve good quality games.
They deserve good quality narratives too. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
We did all
Nice.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a little. Yeah, I could have connected some of these islands out there. So yeah, I mean, if you were to go back and say, is this an evolution of Dwarf Romantique? I would say yeah, but it's also like this is a bit more complicated in a different way. Like the way you have to match stuff like that.
This lights a little bit of a fire under your butt.
And I like the fact that this is giving you, like, here is the experience. You can try out a shorter, this is over 12. You only get 10. There's not as many biomes. Like, yeah, play without season caps, try in game modes, aim for top score, other things. So, like, when you look at what, Sandwich modes, time rush mode, that's interesting. There's a lot of stuff in this where it's like, hey, because this looks just like, again, we're going to say it 90 more times, Dwarf Romantique.
Yeah.
You do need to give people a chance to try your game out because they need to be sold on why this is different. Like they already have Diet Coke. Why would they try Coke Zero? You need to give them something that is a little bit different or a little bit more engaged, so they have something that brings them back to it. I don't know what mode we are when we started, but it's not this mode, so I don't know what we got there. What are your thoughts? Would you now look at Land Above, Sea Below for full version?
I might, I think for me, like I said, I nibbled on Dwarf Romantic. I liked it, but I think that, having something where you've got a little bit of a
constraint.
Yeah, you've got a timer ticking.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because again, if you just want to chill and vibe, having this thing where it's like, oh, you done fucked up, now this area is dead. Does that destroy the vibe of I just want to, like, sit back,
be alive? Yeah.
And
I mean, I will say that, in my quest here is like, what I recommend. I would absolutely recommend this demo. Prologue, 100%. It's free. It's got some compelling stuff. Yes, I did rush through it, but like, you can get the idea of like, is this the right vibe I want, and decide before you buy like a $6 game. Land Above, Sea Below, Prologue. Cheers.
Cheers.